In the turbulent years of the early 20th century, the Spanish Civil War erupted as a precursor to larger global conflicts, its roots embedded in the socio-political landscape that was Europe at the time. This narrative seeks to encapsulate the key elements and progression of this harrowing conflict, delving into the factions, ideologies, and significant events that marked this brutal struggle, setting the stage for World War II. In the aftermath of World War I, Europe was rife with political tension and economic instability, and Spain was no exception. The country was divided politically and socially, characterized by a stark contrast between the left-leaning Republicans, backing the legally elected government, and the right-wing nationalists, led by General Francisco Franco. The conflict began in July 1936, when Franco, with support from elements within the military, enacted a coup against the Second Spanish Republic. The coup fragmented Spain into regions controlled by either side, initiating a bitter and violent civil war. Franco's nationalists received significant military support from fascist Italy and Nazi Germany, while the Republicans, composed of a coalition of communists, socialists, and anarchists, received some aid from the Soviet Union and international brigades consisting of volunteers from various countries who opposed fascism. As the war unfolded, it quickly became a testing ground for new military technologies and strategies. The nationalists, with superior training and equipment due to their Axis allies, slowly gained the upper hand. The infamous bombing of Guernica in 1937 by the German Luftwaffe illustrated the devastating capability of modern warfare and shocked the international community, evidenced in Pablo Picasso's haunting depiction of the tragedy. Despite desperate efforts and the passionate rallying cries of the Republicans, internal divisions and lack of unified leadership weakened their stance. By 1938, Franco's forces captured Catalonia, effectively sealing the fate of the Republican side. In March 1939, Madrid fell to the nationalists, marking the end of the Civil War. This devastating conflict lasted until April 1st, 1939, and resulted in Franco establishing a dictatorial regime that would last until his death in 1975. The Spanish Civil War not only tore apart Spain, but also served as a grim prelude to the global catastrophe that followed, with ideologies and military technologies refined during the conflict later employed in World War II. A conflict born from internal strife exemplified the brewing international tension, and its resolution did little to quell the growing storm looming over Europe. The Spanish Civil War remains a poignant reminder of how divergent ideologies can splinter a nation and how international involvement can both support and destroy in equal measure, ultimately paving the way for the larger clashes that lay ahead. This tragic chapter in history provided a somber lesson in the complexities of civil warfare and the fragile nature of peace in a world on the brink of total war.